Hello, and good morning, or whatever time it is when you're seeing this. I wanted to do a quick introduction to today's video because last night I was doing a bunch of unboxing and I got a message from somebody asking to see kind of a behind the scenes. They wanted to see the table I was working at. So I took that as an opportunity to show my living room where I do a lot of my unboxings. And then this morning I thought, you know what, let's keep going. Let me show you my crystal office, what I lovingly call the Crystal Cave. So I'm going to share the video right after this of the downstairs living room area, and then I'll show you the Crystal Cave. And yes, I am still wearing my hoodie because it's only been like 6 hours since I did the other video, and I have not gotten dressed for the day yet. So we're still in the pajamas. But let's get into this video and I'll show you the behind the scenes. So I got one last video to show you for the night. I got a message asking for a behind the scenes tour. So let me show you my living room and where I've been unboxing the crystals. So usually I unbox either at the bigger table or in the office at the office table. Tonight I am at the coffee table. So if you ever see videos with like the scratched up table, that would mean I'm sitting right here. Usually I'll sit on these footstools. Tonight I'm sitting on the floor. But yeah, this is all the stuff we unboxed. There's some bins over here. And then that's the living room. We've got some Halloween decorations that have started to make an appearance. That needs to go in storage, so ignore my storage stuff. And then here's the Willow Girl hanging out with me. A bag of trash over here. This is all the bubble wrap that I can't salvage because it's caked in tape. More Halloween decorations. Our new live tables that I need to take to the upstairs office. A filter box I need to throw away. And yeah, so there's the living room. And here's the table that I've been unboxing at. So this is the room I have lovingly dubbed the Crystal Cave. And as you can see, we have Mr. Todd, who has joined me today. And then we have over here, here's the Pack hanging out with me. Hey, Pack. And let's dive in. So over here, we've got our wall of crystals. These are, you can see there's a bunch of stands in here. Those are mostly like wing stands and wand stands. And then we have some shipping supplies in the cabinets behind it. We have a wall of crystals. This is where we keep all of like the moons and the carvings, the palm stones on display. And I keep thinking I should get some lights on the underside of the cabinets, but I haven't. So that's all of this stuff here. Then we have the couch where Mr. Todd has abandoned. He's now standing to the left of me. Air conditioning. And then I have this really cool antique, like vintage, super heavy buffet. I'm in love with this piece, but it's where I keep most of like the tumble overflows, and like all of the mini pieces are in here. So if you ever get minis from us, these are all the minis. And then we have more minis. And then we also have on down the hall, we've got the two closets, which I'll show you in a second. And then if you ever joined me live, you probably saw this table right here, which is just way too small of a table for what we need. So we actually have two new tables that we just got in, and I'm going to be bringing those upstairs here soon. Those are folding tables, so I can put them away when they're not in use. And then over here, my mini fridge and just some decoration stuff. But here's where all of the tumbles are. So I think we have like over 50 tumbles, and then we have a bunch of like tumble bags. This is what's left over of the confetti from the birthday confetti. I think there's only like 2 or 3 bags left. But yeah, we've got all of these tumbles, and a lot of these tumbles have these cards with them as well. We don't really use the cards too often, but we have them. And then we've got more tumbles in the closet behind me. And then we've got some more minis. So let's go back over here. Oh, and Mr. Todd has decided to rejoin me. So Mr. Todd here, he is a huge fan of crystals. And we keep thinking we might do a crystal, intuitively selected crystals by Todd, because he just loves the crystals. All right, Mr. Todd, hi. And then you just saw Packy jumped up here too. Here's our little Pockster. He's the one that hangs out under the desk with me all day long. So yeah, so let me show you those closets next. And then the other part of the office space is these two closets here, and those, we're getting rid of those monitors. But these two closets here, this one being the first one, which has a lot of our kind of like overflow stuff. So here's where we organize, like you can see, we got our sphere stands. These are a bunch of towers up here. We need to restock the mini towers. And then you can see I've got a bunch of spheres over here. And yeah, so this is the big cube table here. And then we have some packing supplies here. We've got more packing supplies and such in these bins, more overflow items. But yeah, so this is the first of the closets. And then on the other side of the closet, we've got some more overflow stuff. So like all of these towers. These are all sphere stands and some skulls, but those are all sphere stands in there that we need to get listed. Some of our specimens. And I think that's just about everything. So there you have it. This is my crystal cave. It's where I spend most of my time. It's where the magic happens, so to speak. And hopefully this puts a bit of a face to the name so you can see where everything is kept. And hopefully you can feel the energy in them, because I really tried to just put so much good energy into each piece as much as possible. It's why I love to have all of them on display, so I get to admire them all day long and that they feel appreciated. I know that's more on the woo-woo side, but yeah, so that's this. And then the only other spaces I haven't shown you yet, so you saw the coffee table area. There is the big table where we do our photography. That is a hot mess area right now, but I'll show you that another day. And then we also have the warehouse where we keep a lot of our overflow items. And we do very limited wholesale as well, so we keep a lot of that there too. So maybe I'll give you a tour of that another day. But if you like this and you want more of these, just let me know. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this one and would like to see even more content from us here at Druzy Portal, please like, subscribe, and share. We so appreciate you being here and hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.